episode 5 of season 2. In the last episode, our party had kicked open the front door of the main hobgoblin building, and were faced by I can't say his name, and I'm looking at it, Gaknarg, and several other smaller hobgoblins that are wielding plates and knives. Gaknar started. I wrote a joke in my own preamble. Now I'm thinking it's funny. Gaknar started by making comments to the group, but they decided to take action, and with that, Gakna keep taking off one letter. Commanded the metal construct that he had in the back of the room to go after the big guy and pointed at Enos. Many painful blows, interesting uses of magic, summoned wings and summoned mugs, and some broken limbs. The party bested Gakn by taking the amulet that seemed to be controlling the metal construct off of Gak's broken arm. Returning to their super secret base in the forest, they rested for some time and tested out the limits of the different gems that they had acquired before continuing their way back to Winstead. Talking to the guards outside the castle, got a down payment of 2,000 gold pieces, with the other 13,000 coming from Telione. Then they started going around Winstead to talk to different people, finally meeting back up in the Shepherd and Shield before going to sleep for the night and wait for celebration the next day. So it's around 6 p.m. You guys have just made your way back to the Shepherd and Shield. Phila, the halfling man, is sitting at the bar of the Shepherd and Shield. He's like, "Oh, you guys are back. That's so great. I'm assuming you guys did everything that you needed to do, because I could smell you before you even entered the door. You guys need to get some showers, Jesus." There's no Jesus in this world, say Luna.
Question about who Jesus is. Just put an hour and a half doing that.
Well, you guys had talked to SJ, Brother Elias. You had gone to the Jasper's Glazed, bought 3 health potions. It's been 2 weeks since last time we played, so I'm giving a lot more detail. You got health potions from Egalina of the Jasper's Glaze. You talked to Layla and why can't I remember his name?
Elias.
Yeah, Brother Elias at the Temple of Seluna. And then had a very brief discussion with the shirtless SJ. And you guys had all started to make your way back to the Shepherd and Shield.
I'm just gonna go to my room and get a shower. I'm probably
Did
gonna
we ever
bed.
figure out how the rooming situation ended up?
I think.
Is
I
it-
thought it was.
It's because our animals were together.
Yeah.
I run upstairs to see my wolf pup.
Oh my God, Jasper. Wait, no, Jasper came with me, but I still just ignored him the entire time.
He's alive.
I'm a horrible father.
Yeah.
I take Jasper with me up to the room.
Yeah. You open up the door, Eleonora. I somehow almost forgot your name. Cause I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. Who are you guys again?
Same.
You go open the door and you see the guard that was placed with your wolf. I never rolled an animal handling check for him. He's still trying to teach him some basic tricks, but you see your wolf sitting on command and then just staring, waiting for a treat.
Marek, come here, my sweet puppy. And then she just like gets down on her knees and looks like a little just like has a new pet to try to get the wolf to come to her.
If you need, I have a few treats if that's gonna help you. Get the dog to come to you, and he just like tosses you a couple of pieces of beef jerky.
Perfect. I hold it up to Marek.
Roll an animal handling check.
First roll of the night.
I got an 11.
That's exactly what he got.
Could have been worse.
The dog just follows the treat all the way over to you and just makes his way over to you, and you're just staring up at you, just like just waiting for the treat.
I give him the treat.
He just starts ripping it apart. Yeah, you guys are able to go upstairs. The bathhouse is at the end. That echo just blew my brain out a little bit. Is at the end of the hallway, not in your rooms.
I'm guessing there's separate areas for guys and girls. Just assumption, right?
There would be if there wasn't just one bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So,
it's just taking
you
turns.
guys have to take your time. As Phil is just like has his goofy smile with his super energetic body, just constantly moving around.
I go over to Kai goes over to Phila. I can't really do water, but is there a sauna? Just a whole lot of steam.
Not really. I don't. No, there wouldn't really be. Looking at you in general, it seems like you would probably be able to get cleaned off by fire more than anything else. If I had to take a wild guess,
You have an open flame.
we have the fireplace. If you need
Yeah.
a curtain or anything, I can find one so you can have some privacy.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Because that's just, I'm just gonna take a guess that would be how a fire rock person creature.
Person's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go find a curtain. He's just like really. He's like, I never thought I'd be asked by a rock person how to take a bath. He goes in the back and he just finds these nice drapes. He's just like, these will probably do. He just like covers over the fireplace.
You just see Kai kind of just like rock, like stomp all the way over there and close it, and then you just hear like rubble as it's just like a bunch of like gravel or like I'm guessing coal is just in there. You hear a beat go by and just you hear crunch as he's just eating some of the coal in the fire. Having a good time.
Yeah. You guys are all able to take baths because I'm not going to go over every single person's bathing routine. But you guys are able to meet up. Philip brings out food for you all, and he's just like, so I'm having a party tomorrow. I need to get a shipment in of wine in less than 24 hours. I'll be right back. He's like, so he just sprints off to the back room. You guys are left to yourselves. There are other patrons inside of the inn, but if you want to talk to them, you absolutely can. They have no names or personality.
Eleanor's
say,
just
"Hey, you."
quietly sipping on her drink.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I think we can address the elephant in the room.
yeah. Bernie walks
Another?
out of Eleonora and
Who
Rasmus's
else?
room and goes, I guess you guys don't really need me anymore, so I'm gonna go back to my post. It was nice meeting you and your dog, Wolf.
Thanks for training him. I appreciate it.
He was very stubborn. Good luck. And he just makes his way out. He grabs like a mug of ale and then just makes his way out.
At this point, I kind of just like look over at Ember, not in fire elemental form, just in like regular existing form, I guess.
So you are doing the kind of thing we were talking about.
Yeah, and I just kind of pick him up because he's small at the moment, and just hold him in my rock arms. Give him all the petting and scrunching a fire dog wolf quote unquote needs.
Yeah, so
Can
dissimilar to what had been usually going on with Ember, the last time Ember was summoned, when his summon had ended, he just reverted back to a smaller dog form.
Okay. Was Amber part of the staff, though? Or am I just remembering that incorrectly?
Kind of.
Kind of. Bits and
Okay,
pieces.
Alright.
Things have changed.
Okay.
close enough.
Like a Pokeball, kind of like Pikachu. You know, he doesn't have to. He can be in a ball. He just chooses not to.
That's a great analogy for Ember.
Alright, it makes sense.
Can we say I'm
Well.
trying to like bribe my wolf pup to like sit next to me by like just kind of trying to secretly like drop pieces of food to him
Yeah,
to try to make him like me?
Yeah, like after like a good half hour, he's just like on his back in a food coma. Just like.
She's like kind of petting him with her foot, just like on his, giving him belly rub.
He's doing that like sleep running thing.
Yeah. Raskus brings up a good point, Eleanor, though. Well, what was all of that? That was a lot.
I mean, it's just like a wild shape, like you do. I mean, you turn into a freaking spider.
Yeah, but that's more. I don't know. I'm using nature, environment. That seemed different than wild shape. Actually, while I'm saying that, insight check.
Okay.
Because I'm playing no games.
Eleonora, perception, deception or persuasion. You know which one.
Where's insight? There it is. Okay, first roll of the night for me. Hopefully it's good.
I got a 12.
Oh.
7.
I got a 7, so Kai just sits there. I mean, if you say it's like wild shape, then I guess it is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about that. It was cool looking though.
Thanks.
So,
Kai, roll me a history check.
Okay. Let's see what kind of rolls you're gonna have tonight, baby.
Okay.
11.
You know Eleanor to be of a divinity-based magic, where yours is nature. It doesn't seem too far out of the realm of possibility that could be that. It could be a divinity thing. Like, that might be what you kind of get from, okay, wild shape comes from my training and all of this. Maybe the wings came from her training.
Okay. I don't really know much about religion and that, but your magic seems really powerful. I don't know. I can't wait to see more of it.
Thanks.
No problem.
That was the most sheepish thanks I've ever heard.
But if you don't mind keeping the fact that I can do that on the utmost down low, it'd be best for all of us. So.
now why is that?
Um,
It's just a wild shape. Why is that?
because there's not many people who can. It's not a normal thing. It takes a lot of training and a lot of power to be able to do that. And people like the Yanti might take advantage of that and use it for their own purposes. If they had something that they could leverage against me. Or anyone that was capable of that. And I'd really
Makes
like to
sense.
not bring my family into this.
Okay.
Family. Yeah, that
Out
makes
of
sense.
respect.
What's Enos doing during all of this?
Listening.
I'm surprised he's the only, her guy's the only one who did an insight check.
I was actually gonna ask. So, I think you mentioned that they were after you. That the Yuanti were after you.
Not necessarily. I've just encountered them before, and well, I've encountered the mistresses. How would you put this? She does necrotic or necromantic magic, and I have fought her basically animations before, and before I killed one of them, I may or may not have kind of told the mistress to come talk to me herself. So there's that, and what Gaknark said about her knowing I existed made me really scared. So they may not necessarily be after me specifically, but if they know that's who I was, there's a reason we had to make sure he died after he found out. So, yeah. I'm gonna, run to the bathroom. I will be back. And she very quickly gets up and
She's leaving. I try to grab her hand before she goes. I don't know if I have to roll anything for that. But
Just go with it.
no. Okay.
We'll just go with it.
Eleanor, I don't know we don't know what's going on, but I just want you to know that we trust you just as much as you trust us.
So
know.
not at all. Got it.
Good to know.
I need to see if there's a way to get in touch with my family somehow, just to let them know that they might be in danger. I'll be back. And I don't know if she would go ask Phila, or if maybe there were like a guardsman that was like off, like around there.
Well, Bernie
but she would
was a
see if-
guardsman. Phila, you can see doing a bunch of mixology tricks for the people at the bar. Even though
She
most of them
basically
are
just
fairly
needs to
smashed.
find out how to get a letter to Durant.
Yeah, Phila would know.
Okay, so she runs up to the bar real quick and asks Phila.
Ah, yes. Hello. What can I help you with?
I was actually wondering how your mail system works here. Like when pickup might be, or who I would give a letter to have it delivered.
Well, the main shipping location, there's one at the northern exit, but then there's also one at the guard post. Depending on urgency of them, we will put them into different couriers, and they will take them to where they need to go, depending on which cardinal direction. Yeah, we take them out early morning if it has extreme importance, and you bribe one of the couriers, they could take it as soon as you hand it to them. No questions asked.
I'm gonna say that while the rest of the party was taking showers, like she was up in the room riding one, so she had it in her pocket.
That's fine.
So once she hears that, I guess wherever the nearest spot would be to take it south.
That'd probably be the guard post one.
Okay. She leaves the tavern or the inn for a few seconds, but she's got her cloak on and is pretty heavily covered. She's got her hood up.
Yeah, making your way out of the Shepherd and Shield, you make your way back into the main market square, and you just see a bunch of couples walking around. It's a very nice night out right now. There's no light pollution, so it's a very beautiful starscape up above, and several of them just have blankets out and are just laying together looking up at the stars.
A little bit at that. She keeps walking towards the garden and tries to not look at any of them.
You make it over there pretty quickly. You do notice one of the guards. There's two guards at the door to the guard post. One of them is Bernie, the one who was taking care of your puppy. He goes, I hope the wolf didn't run away, because that'd be a very big concern. You seem to be in some kind of a rush.
No, Marek is fine. I actually need you to run a letter to Durantel for, and as quickly as possible. I have enough gold to pay for whatever you require, but I really need to get this letter to my family.
We can absolutely take it. I can call one of the couriers over here pretty soon and get them here in a
Wonderful.
minute.
Perfect, thank you. And she hands the letter to him.
Okay. How much gold do you put in there? Well, hand him, I guess.
I hand 10 gold, and if he needs more, I will, but that's what I give at first.
Yeah, he seems perfectly content with 10. Yep, you hand it to him. He just heads off towards one of the more farmhouses towards the south.
Right, and then I head back to the inn.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you three doing?
If anything, Kai's kind of just sitting there, kind of just running back the whole conversation, in his head. Kind of looks over at Enos. Was that weird? I don't know. I really don't get if that's. I don't know if that was weird or not. Do you think that's weird, Enos?
I mean, you're made of fire, so I don't ask many questions.
I get it. I'm the odd one out, as usual, but
I wouldn't say the odd one out, but
You're
but you
on
know,
fire.
but you know what I mean.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like
I don't ask a lot of questions, because, you know, but in the presence, it felt different, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's probably. I don't know. It seems like we now have a target, or at least Eleanor has a target on her back now. I don't know. I might just be overthinking things or whatever. Yeah. I'm just really freaked out at the moment.
Yeah, it did seem a bit odd. I don't think we were told entirely the truth there, but we did meet like what 5 days ago, I think, if that. So
It is the 11th, and you guys are on the 6th. So yep, it's been 5 days.
Oh, look at that.
That key mine.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what it was. Definitely not a random guess. But it's with time. I don't even think we actually formally introduced ourselves to everybody. We just kind of showed up on the battlefield, so it makes kind of sense that we're all kind of cautious with each other.
We were all really just thrown into the wind there.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. Even
Look
though
at
we
us
met,
now.
look
To
at
be
us
honest,
now.
I don't know a lot about you guys.
Yep.
What do you want to know?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, at this
I
point,
think-
Eleanor made her way back. Phil
is
has
Eleanor
come by to refill drinks. She's like, the best people are the ones that are put together with no real reason. It brings the strangest but most heartwarming friendships.
I just kind of
Eleanor
here's the.
smiles a little bit at
Thanks.
everyone, and then like kind of looks down at her drink and just.
I kind of looks at Phila like really wide, like goldeny fire eyes, and then looks back at everyone else. Are we? I don't want to say it. Are we friends? Are we friends?
Lovers.
I think we're friends. But if that's too much, I don't know. If that's like really
Well,
weird for you
I
guys, then
mean-
I don't know. I mean, we did just meet, so I don't.
yeah. But I mean, I also
don't-
like what like a saying.
I think we're losing them.
It's like kind of.
We're like really-
Oh, we're losing you.
You. Oh no! Am I back?
No, you seem like you're
Yeah,
back.
You're back now.
Okay.
What were you saying, you?
I was saying that secrets don't make friends. I glanced at Eleanor, and then I just kind of went back to eating my food.
Well,
If I get lost in the internet, just cut me out of the stream.
I think. Well, other than that, I think we're friends. I don't have many of them, but I appreciate you guys.
Sorry, I couldn't tell if you were done or not. She just looks at him. I have more than enough reason to trust you all with my lives, and I hope you can trust me with yours. Even if there are things I have to keep secret. And she looks at Rassius dead in the eye as like, try me.
Sorry. You know what? I say, though we all have our own little things, our own little quirks, and secrets and deception, then we're still friends, and friends need a team name.
I like team names. What's our team name?
we need a team name. We need a brainstorm.
Okay. He looks at Jasper. The
Jasper and Company.
Jasper and Company. I honestly, it's not bad, guys. It's not bad.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
What's the name of our country?
Just forget I brought it up. It's
This
not worth
country
our
is called
time.
Amora. Aimora.
I just forget I brought it up. Honestly, we should just move on with our evening. We could think of it later.
The reek,
Oh,
because we reek.
The filth.
I just took the first letter of our names.
Really?
Oh,
Whoa.
that's smarter than what I did. Okay.
Where's the K? Oh, Reek. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You're right. I think on filth, I was like, there's no K in filth.
All right, cut that out.
Anyway.
Edit it out.
Oh.
I don't know how to edit.
We'll take it out. We'll take it out in post.
Anyway. At that point, yeah, Kai's just gonna just bury his head on the desk and just like, it's okay, it's fine.
How about we sleep on it?
Wait, isn't the yeah? So we should sleep on it. But isn't the party tomorrow night?
Mhm.
Does anybody know? Okay.
Yes.
I look at
Then I
Kai
think we
looks
should
at
get well rested.
okay. Kai looks at Phila. We supposed to be dressed for this occasion? What are we supposed to? Are we fine the way we are right now?
That is a very good question. In your adventuring clothes, probably not, because yours are ripped, yours are pierced. Did you get hit by a plastic knife? And then you look fine. You never even got hit, as he like points at Raskus.
Eleanor's like hers is all covered. She's wearing a different like outfit now.
Yeah, I'd recommend wearing
Buddy.
either townsfolk choir. Is that the right word? It's not right. My brain shut down. Or if you want to really get something made, there's a few options, but you can try if you wanted to look fancy.
I wouldn't mind getting dressed up.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind.
So first thing in the morning, we all go to get new outfits for the party. Sound
I
good?
heard the Calder family tailor does a very good job, and you guys are the honored guests. I don't see why you wouldn't really be let in. As he like starts doing mixology bullshit again. I'm doing a TikTok dance over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Renegade. Anyway,
Yeah, I was just going to throw it, dude.
well, guys, I'm tired. And if I will see you guys, in the morning, I guess. And you see Kai hop off of the stool, and I had one more wild shape. I'll use it just to go to bed. You see, his form start glowing really bright, and a whole lot of flames start like undulating off him, and then it gets really big and then really tiny into a black house cat with orange, really big glowing orange lava-like eyes. And you just see this cat just climb up the stairs into whatever room I was sharing with. I think I was sharing a room with Eleonora, to be honest, I think.
I think you're sharing with Enos.
Yeah, I was
Is it
pretty sure
Enos?
Raskus
I don't
was
remember.
with
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you turn into a cat, Eleanor just goes.
Yeah, everyone else inside of the Shepherd's Shield look over like, what? Did he just die?
Oh, what?
Like, there are several people just looking at your table. There's probably like 10 people looking at your table. It's like, is he okay? What happened?
Dude,
The cat.
it's okay.
That's normal.
He does that.
He's just a cat made of fire. It's okay.
Yeah,
Fire
as a flaming cat with a
inside.
flaming tiny wolf dog starts following him upstairs. What?
Surprisingly enough, that's the most normal thing.
Yeah.
I guess I stand up with a piece of food in my hand to try to get Marek to follow me. I'm gonna head to bed too. Good night, y'all. Not y'all. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Actually, that got very southern too. It wasn't the typical y'all, like y'all.
And I never use the word y'all, even in my normal talks. So she walks upstairs and tries to get Marek to follow her up to the room.
Yeah, Marek's still just asleep.
Okay, so she scoops him up in her arms and takes her up, or takes him
Drags
up
him
with
out of
her.
Paul. Yeah. He seems to go upstairs and seems content with the amount of food that he's had for the night. That leaves Raskus
Yeah.
and Enos as the last two people downstairs with the other patrons.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head to bed, just raise my fist up for a little knuckle bump. Probably get up to right above his knuckle. Or not his knuckle, his knee.
Kneecap.
Yeah, his kneecap.
Just
I'm
look
gonna head
down
to
and just
bed,
like,
man.
alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
one finger's the size of my fist.
Like a
E.T.
child.
phone home.
Yeah.
Like how a child holds your
Uh,
finger.
Just like a baby.
Yeah.
I'm not that small, alright?
Alright.
Jeez.
Well, let's head to bed then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the bed.
You guys are all able to go to sleep. But there is a little bit of unrest while you guys sleep. Kai, you have a dream. I need
Oh,
everyone
God.
else to take their headphones off.
I have a
Or-
dream.
Everyone?
I said Kai does.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay. Here's my pen. Start about to start writing.
Don't worry, this is a very unscripted event that I'm making up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just like do this with my headphones to say that you guys can come back. It's fine. They don't know. So while you're sleeping in your cat form, it only lasts for 2 hours. So you do get shunted awake after 2 hours.
Okay.
You have Ember right next to you. Ember isn't a real thing, so it doesn't have to sleep. It just pretends to while you do. So as you wake up, Ember's still just sitting there. You're making your way, going back to sleep once more. And it's horrifying. You feel like you're back home. Way before you ever met Ember. Back in the fire plane, destruction all around. But you're the size of the other elementals. You've embraced the destruction energy. You understand what it feels like to destroy. You've never really wanted to hurt people before. You've only done it on very rare occasions. Having Gaknarg tied up and all of the other bad things that had happened to him, you can just feel that in your soul while you're in your dream. The strength that you felt breaking Gakna in half, all of his arms and everything, the more and more you think about it, the bigger your elemental shape seems to get.
Like, so I look at Ember and he's just getting bigger and bigger.
No, you go back, like when you went back to sleep, you're back in the fire plane.
Okay.
Your home tribe. And you're just, every time you think back to the fight with Gakna, you just keep growing larger and larger and larger. Because I feel like that was probably a really big thing for Kai.
Yeah. I think he killed him.
Mhm.
Like, I got the final hit on him. I melted him. I think
Yeah,
was
you
the exact.
melted a bunch of people in that building.
Kai kind of starts like just looking down at himself and like, kind of like trying to grab at like the staff or like his chest, trying to get a grasp onto something to like calm himself down.
Yeah. Like as you grasp onto yourself, you're just seeing your lava and flames just crawl up your arms as you keep getting bigger. You're the size of your house. You can see your friends and your family below you, and they're just getting smaller and smaller through this power surge that seems to be going through you. What do you do?
At this point, what are the people like cheering or are they just watching?
You can see your dad. He just has his giant arms crossed, just staring up at you.
Once he makes eye contact with me, I look at him, and I just, I close my eyes and just try to focus, and I open them back. And I'm like, I will be nothing like you.
You can keep telling yourself that, but everyone is meant for change. You will never,
I'm helping people.
by hurting them. That's definitely the way that we like to see it. We help
I'm
ourselves.
we do help ourselves, but I'm doing a change. I'm saving lives.
If it was up to you, you'd only be saving yourself. And with that last, like, yourself just echoes. And you can feel that in your chest. And just having him just deflate everything that you've tried to work for, all the fire just seeps out of you once again, and you're back to your extremely small size and compared to him. And that's where the dream ends, and you wake up in the morning. If you have anything else you want to say.
If anything, are they all gonna wake up when it's the morning?
Yeah, theoretically.
At this point, if anything, Kai probably got out of bed, like raced out of bed to just be away from people. And probably in some sort of alley, and just like nearby, but away to just like be alone. And probably in the fetal position, just very like freaked out, and one more layer on top of it, probably in the cocoon he was in, before when he was in Terragorn, made out of molten rock.
Okay. Yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
Yeah, so you said like we're back, and I joined, and Brian was still talking. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was giving his like little last description.
Oh, okay.
Enos, everyone, you guys wake up. Enos, Kai is not in the room when you wake up.
Oh.
The two dogs are asleep, basically spooning each other. Because I think that's adorable.
Oh.
They're just both laying on the carpet in the middle, just like next to each other.
What, Marek and
And Jasper.
Precious.
I got you named your Mark. That's so awesome.
All right, I'll go downstairs and see if Kai's down, like been eating or something.
Yeah, you go out, you see Phila. He's behind the bar, like, organizing some things. He runs into the back kitchen. You can hear a bunch of clink-clanging of pans and other things going on. There is no Kai to be seen.
Oh, go ahead, Val.
I'll walk up to Phila and I'll ask him if he's seen Kai, like walk out really early or something.
So many things happen so early in the morning. Yes, yeah. He headed out. He looked fairly distraught. I didn't feel like asking, or I did ask, but he was very headstrong on just going. I don't know where he would have gone. Do you need breakfast?
Sure. I guess I'll wait for the others to come down and let them know.
Okay. I have a lot of eggs on the stove. If that sounds good.
Okay. Just grab
Eleanor
some eggs.
probably still woke up early, but she waits for Raskus to wake up before heading downstairs.
Okay. I'll wake up.
Yeah, you guys are all able to wake
Like
up.
fine, I'll wake up, I guess.
Yeah, you head down. You just see
Yes.
Enos there with a big plate of eggs. No Kai to be seen.
Yes, have you seen Kai?
No, actually, I haven't. But Phila tells me he walked out really early. I was actually waiting for you guys, so we can all go see if we can find him.
That's weird.
Yeah, Phila comes over, puts a few plates in front of you guys. He did look very distraught. I tried to ask him, but he was very headstrong and just heading straight out. He didn't reply.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'm not really gonna eat any breakfast. I'm gonna go out and start looking for Kai.
I'm gonna go too. Should we split up and try to look for him?
Yeah, we could do that. Sure,
I could go to the armory. I know he seemed more at home with that type of thing.
Okay.
Where else
You'll
should we
have some
check?
guards.
Okay.
Like to some
For
guys.
What
sure,
about you,
there have been
Enos?
guards at night.
I'll go look around the temple.
All
Okay.
three of you roll perception checks.
14.
7.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I rolled twice. My bad.
Guys.
Raskus with a 14, which is high enough. You do see several just like burn marks heading out of the Shepherd and Shield. They seem like they're lava imprints on the stonework.
I was gonna say that should we look for like fire prints, but I didn't know if that was like somehow offensive. Just to assume he would be fire prints. Okay, I'll follow him.
So, within just a couple minutes, you just keep following the prints, and down one of the alleyways, you see a rock cocoon.
Oh. Okay. Let me just real quick. Can I use? Oh wait, no. Yeah, I might be able to. Can I use like my message cantrip to let them know that I found them?
I feel like they would have just followed you if you said I have a trail.
Yeah,
Oh, that's also true. I thought we went our separate ways and then I found the trail, but yeah, that's also true. Cut that out.
do we all like
guys, I
awkwardly
found the
look
trail.
at each other?
Yeah.
A
I
real
still use the
Scooby-Doo
character
moment.
the guys were
Let's
like
split
5
up. I'm
feet
gonna follow this
beside me.
path.
Yeah. I'll follow the fire prints. You guys go check somewhere else. Okay, then I guess I'll go examine the cocoon.
Poke it with a stick.
Yeah, I say poke it.
She smacks
See
Rat
it.
as he pokes it with a stick. You obviously
Well, I
have a
don't
mind
know.
for delicate situations.
He's a rock. I'm not gonna
He
hurt him
is
with
a
a
living
stick.
person. And obviously he was upset about something.
Made of lava and rock.
Does that change what's on the
Okay.
inside? No. Shoot.
Kai, roll a perception check.
Nice.
We're losing you,
We
Ian.
got a frozen Ian face, which is great.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
That would be a
I'm
19.
Yeah,
sorry.
you can hear this whole conversation.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Kai is going to choose to not say anything. And just and leave them there.
Eleonora kneels down and, like you would like a child who's having a tantrum, just kind of.
Your volume cuts out for some
You're,
reason.
you cut out. What did you do?
Oh, she like kneels down and like puts her hand like the rock.
I got out again.
No!
At the same spot too.
Yeah, you put the hand around the rock
Yes.
and do a reach around.
And she just tries to really like gently like talk to him. Shut up, Monty. God.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Don't get
All
burned
right.
anyway.
Oh. You broke my train of thought. Fuck you guys. She just really quietly whispers, I know you're upset and I don't expect you to say anything, but we were really worried about you, and if you want to talk, I'm here. We're here. We care about you. You can tell us what's wrong.
He kind of opens like with this he opens like only where his eyes can be seen, and looks at Eleanor. I am a monster, and closes it.
I am too.
It just opens back up again. We kill people viciously.
You don't.
I melted someone.
Because it's what was the right thing to do. You know
What
you're gonna kill everyone in this town.
makes us the judge? What makes us the judge of saying what's right and what's wrong?
Who are you to judge your own character? You're not a monster, Kai.
I don't know. It seems like the more this progresses, the more killing and death is present. And it's reminding me too much of home, and I hate it. Those people were monsters, murderers, and enjoyed other people's suffering, and I hate it.
And you're
And I
not.
don't want to. I literally wrapped someone in flames, in branches, and watched them get burned to death. Kind of heinous, isn't it?
But you look back on and regret it. That's making a normal mistake and learning from it. Kai, you seem so young. This is part of what learning who you are is.
Kai laughs. Young. You hear there's a beat pause. Eleanor, how old do you think I am?
No, like 18?
Try 100.
Oh.
Oh.
100 human years. I've seen a lot of death. I've seen people get ripped and tortured and burned and scarred and killed over and over and over and over again. And it seems like it repeats, and I don't know. I don't want to break. I want to help, and it feels like sometimes to help I need to hurt, and I don't know.
Just all you can do is just try to do the next right thing. Even if in hindsight it wasn't the right thing to do, that's all any of us can do. I feel conflicted about what we did. My goddess talks about peace of all things.
About that, who is your goddess?
Eldoth.
Is she what does I don't even know how to word it. How did you find Eldos or this religion or whatever it is?
My parents were followers of her before I was born, and I was raised in the faith. But a few years ago, I started going to the temple and training, and I decided on my own that I wanted to be a follower. Not because it was my parents' choice, but because I, at the time, believed in naively wanting peace and trying to always make that the way. But sometimes you can't choose pacificity. Doing the right thing sometimes means people getting hurt or getting caught in the mess. It's never clean. And
I understand.
sometimes
I understand that, Eleanor. I really do. It's just that I don't know. I feel like at some point, is it even worth it? Like, I need a direction. I want to know that it's all worth it. You mentioned family. Well, my father's a murderer. My father is a murderer. He's killed a bunch of people that are below him, and he didn't care. He didn't bat an eye. And he expected me and everyone like me to follow in his suit because it's the way, it's the truth, it's the following that we're supposed to do. And I need a direction. If that's faith, great. But I need something. I need to know that this means something, that I'm doing something for a reason.
So
If you can point me to faith, then please do. But I don't know. And then
Can I
he
walk
slides
up?
the back closed. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Can I walk up? So like Enos walks up. He's in like in a small rock, right?
Large
So,
cocoon.
Large cocoon, right? I kneel down to like be kind of close to like where I saw your face was, and I come from a tribe of warriors, fighters. I was trained from the moment I could hold a weapon to fight, to kill. But you know something? You know what's the difference between a monster and a warrior? That we do it to defend those who can't defend themselves. We watch for the weak, those that are picked on, taken advantage of. Sometimes that means having to kill the one taking advantage. Because there's no other choice. You're a warrior, not a monster, from what I've noticed.
Eleanor is just like tears are running down her face after what he said.
I kind of slides like part of the cocoon open, just to only for. Well, this cocoon is fairly large. The cocoon opens, and to look at Enos. Okay. He looks emotionally exhausted. Now that now that you're actually looking at him, his fire all over, like the fire that's usually on his head is dwindled. It's very like it's barely even there. His body is shaking. The parts that are magma and rock covered are like breaking off of him because he's just in a intense state of panic. And you just see streams of lava just pouring down his face. If a warrior is what I am, then I will be that. That makes sense.
Eleanor
Okay.
hugs him.
He kind of backs. He doesn't hug back yet. He kind of is just very not off-put by someone reaching out and embracing him. It's more of just like not understanding and then slowly just like reaching back and returning the hug. Eleanor, you notice that I'm covered in fire, but for some reason, you don't feel burning. If anything, you feel a sensation kind of similar to sitting around a campfire.
So like it's not painful, it's almost
It's
comforting.
not. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sorry for being a mess. I just had a really bad dream, and I'm homesick, but in the worst way. Is the best way to put it.
Maybe we can talk about our bad dreams together sometime.
You know
Okay.
what? I like that. I like that.
Let's go get some breakfast.
Does he still have coal? I'm hungry.
We can make that happen.
Probably.
Okay. You see the lava cocoon kind of just like almost sink back into the earth, and completely fade out. To anyone there, you do see actually. Yeah, there's a small note there. There's a small note there that Kai left. But that's your choice if you wanna.
I guess she picks it up, but she doesn't read it. She just takes it to.
No, it's on the wall. Like it's part of
Oh.
when he was in the cocoon.
Oh, I guess I try to read it.
What languages do you know?
Let me look at my list. Probably nothing that you are writing, but
I just want to point out that was the second time I've almost cried doing D&D. That was such an awesome moment. That was so beautifully done by you guys. Oh, there went Ian.
We lost
I'll do a quick fix for that right now.
Oh, we lost him.
I know Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
Nope. Enos, what languages do you know?
God. Minotaur.
Just
Like,
Minotaur.
Dino Minotaur.
Or-
Yeah, I guess that's
Can y'all
it.
hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah,
Ian.
we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
You're able to hop
Oh,
back in, Ian.
That's the only one I can find. Yeah, Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh,
I want to hear what language.
What is
Ian,
that?
what languages does Raskus knows? Just wondering.
I can hear y'all. It's just connecting.
Oh no, we're losing them.
I can get
Well,
more information.
Omish.
Oh, you're because we lost him. The stream looks weird. By the way.
Yeah, I know. I have a quick fix for it, but if he's already back, I don't know if it's worth doing. You gonna be able to get back into the Zoom, Ian? Enos knows Common, Minotaur, and Primordial.
Okay. So you would know it, because it's in Primordial. Do you go over to this etched into the wall and kind of in brief lava writing on the wall? Do you go to it?
I'm curious. So yes.
Okay. You see the words. You see the words, "I will never be like you.
Shit.
I will never be like you, and one day I'll strike you down."
It's fixed.
I like that.
Back.
We missed you.
Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. I heard the beautiful speech and everything.
Okay.
It was phenomenal.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I heard everything you guys were saying up to like the last probably 20 seconds. It for some reason everything just shit itself.
Oh, good. But yeah, that's the note you see, etched in lava, and yeah, that's it. So at this point, are we in Phyllis's?
Yeah, you guys would be able to have breakfast and everything. If we just want to fast forward to the party,
Party
we absolutely
clothes.
can. Oh yeah, the
Or
party
just-
clothes. I forgot about that.
Well, I guess we could assume that we go get them, but then we could have like.
The
Cut out
what?
again. What is happening today?
Everybody's internet is not working.
Yeah.
I was
you
having
guys-
issues at the beginning, so.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably take our 10-15 minute break here
Okay.
and just think about what clothes you want to have tailored, and we will come back at the start of the little party for you guys.
Cool.
Cool.
Excellent.
So, we'll be back in a few minutes.
He was low-key gonna talk to Raskus in the morning before they went downstairs, but it's alright.
That's okay. I man, I'm trying my best not to interrupt your guy. That was so funny to me. I liked how um you were like, "Man, you want to get some breakfast?" The guy's like, "Do you have any coal?" Just like talking to like a little kid. Like, all right, come on, champ. Let's go get you some ice cream.
Let's go get some frosted flakes.
He's a simple. He is a
Yeah.
very simple man. Simple likes.
Yeah,
Not
I
not that
just
complicated. Well, he's kind of complicated, but at that part, not that complicated.
The fact that he's 100 blows my mind. I thought he was like a preteen, like a teenager.
Nope. He's the same height as you, bulkier than you. Like,
Just
kind
like
of.
his mannerisms seem young.
Yeah.
God. I hate being sick.
Yo.
You
That
like
was beautiful, though.
it? Prada. But yes, that was very emotional.
That was very well
Oh.
done.
Monty, I'm sorry. What was the other emotional part that almost made you cry? If you
That
said
was
it, I
in one of
didn't
my
hear it.
other games
Mm.
where my character had died. It was a scripted death, but I had wrote a very beautiful letter to one of the other characters.
Oh,
That was my other.
Also, Monty, later, do you want me to text you what would have been in that note that she sent to her family?
Sure.
Okay.
Why'd the music stop?
So I was like, oh.
Please don't
What's the
stop
beat?
the music.
Yeah. Why does that happen?
Please don't stop the music.
and everybody download Yik Yak.
Excuse me.
I have to. Yik Yak, it's back. It's like
barely
anonymous
understood it
Twitter.
the first time.
Mm.
What?
Yeah, it's like
I don't know
anonymous.
What the hell this is?
It's like, but it's based off of your location.
Yeah,
So,
you
like-
get people. You get it's like a forum board, and you get everyone within like a 10-mile radius. It's all anonymous, and
Find
there's a lot of
single memers in
NTSC
your
stuff
area.
out here, but it's so funny. It's just
I'm
the
good.
funny stuff on here. Someone asking if pegging is gay. Everyone's like, no, it doesn't count.
Yeah, my favorite part about that entire exchange is what Enos did, because I was texting Val and Ian. I was working on texting both of them to say, you guys can hop into this conversation if you feel it's appropriate. And as I hit send, Val was like, I'm hopping into this. I went, okay. I didn't even have to send the message, and he was on it. I was like, yes.
I'm so glad he came in because I felt like I was winging it solo, and I was just like, someone please, like, back me up here. I'm
Yeah,
running.
he added a beautiful thing. That was awesome. For a new player, that was amazing.
Hello.
Hello. We're
Why am I
talking shit.
crying in the club?
Hello.
Because now.
Yeah, very well done for a new player.
I don't know where that came from. I'll be honest. I was like,
Hey, D&D.
it sounds right. It was like it sounds deep, and
My
it makes
lamp is
sense
so bright. I feel
for
the
my
fear
character as
for
well.
me to not be super bright.
Ah, I ordered food because I'm starving.
Yeah, time zone's really screwing us up. Yeah, if we're ready to get back.
Hell yeah.
Eat it.
Okay, write down what we got here. Hour
Get
5.
into it.
Yeah. So we return back into Winstead. Our party full of food and just recently let in towards the castled area, where they were stopped by guards, asked why they're going in there, asked for the tailor, and the tailor came out to them with all of his supplies. You guys all got fitted in whatever attire you feel necessary, and around 4 p.m. you start to see a bunch of murmuring going on in the main market area. A bunch of people are trying to set up lines going in between the buildings and everything to put some nice lights going on. You see Phila come out behind the Shepherd and Shield. He has a giant keg on a cart, and he's just like, I'm ready for tonight, let's do this. Always ready. Gotta keep the drinks going. You don't want to make people get untipsy. They're more fun when they're tipsy. Wonder where the band is. And over the next hour and a half, there's a lot of just preparation going on. You guys haven't seen SJ in the last couple of days. But other than that, if there's anything else you guys want to add during that time, if you want to give a description of what your clothes look like for the event.
I thought about this, so I'll just go. So Kai is probably wanted to get some sort of like robes that could some definitely a kind of that match his vibe. Definitely the color palette of like fire, like black, red, orange, stuff like that. Some gold accents, and just very not gaudy, but it's comfortable but elegant.
Okay. Who's next?
Ascus has a well put together green, it's like a dark green 3-piece suit, and the coat has like the tails, like he's from like the 20s, and the shirt underneath is a much lighter shade of green, and in the shirt itself is like embroidered with like leaves, like kind of scattered all over the place, just to go with the nature theme. No top hat. I thought about it, but I chose against it.
Yeah, you don't want to be next to a pot of gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Enos or
Right.
Eleonora?
Pissed off.
I can go if you need a second, Val.
I mean, like Enos doesn't really wear much anyway, so I think he's just like
He's
the
just chilling.
same colors. Yeah, I mean, we just fixed his normal attire.
Just loincloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to get this if you don't want to. So would Enos even attempt to have formal attire?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Might get like
He'd
one of
feel
those
he'd feel
bands around
too
his
like
arm.
snug, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So Eleonora.
Never wears a shirt.
So up until this point, Eleonora pretty solidly wore her hair back, just because A, it's extremely light, lighter than normal
I'm losing you.
in
Damn.
fighting, but she has her hair like fully down. She has her amulet on that she always wears that's like a light, like aquamarine, I guess, but her dress is a very similar shade of aquamarine with darker patches, so it looks like she's almost wearing like the ocean, and it's very flowy. Very awkward for her because she normally does not wear dresses. But yeah, she's kind of living the vibe of what a noble life feels like for a second, because it hasn't gotten to live it before.
And you all look stunning. My tailor work, mwah, I'm the best. Even you, big man. He slaps you on the arm and goes, "Oh my god!" And then starts to walk away.
I love the random person in the back of your group.
Howdy doody.
Just like ran out.
Yeah. But if there's no other preparations, if you don't want to, because everyone who has spells except Enos can choose their spells every day. If you guys haven't chosen your spell list.
Let me do that.
Yeah, Brian.
I didn't do that. We did a
you
long
do now
rest.
how identify for druids in there.
Cool. Is it in there already?
It's added. It's not prepared.
Oh, okay. Let me bonk that bad boy in there.
Um,
Well, unless you have anything else that you want to do before the party, we can roll into it.
I don't think my hit points ever got updated from when we leveled up last time. I gotta. How do? Oh wait, I figured it out. Haha. There we go.
Yep, that should be right.
All right, there we go. Okay. I'm not gonna change my spells.
Okay. Raskus, do
Yeah,
you
I'm
have any
good.
reason to change any spells?
No, I like the ones I got.
Okay.
I'll stick with them.
Well, I know Kai is probably going to be swapping out one spell, because
Yeah,
I allow druids to have Identify, because it only makes sense that at least someone in the party can use it. But around 6 o'clock starts to hit, and a lot of the farm folk are making their way towards the main market. The stage that was put in front of the market is very beautifully done up and everything. There's a little podium there about the height of Julius Calder. There's no speaker on it because we are in very olden days where no electricity really works. SJ, still nowhere to be seen, even right before the event. Looking around, a lot of the people that seem to be starting to congregate in this market, no one looks poor. They all do look like working class people of working on farms and everything, but none of them look to be like disheveled or anything like that. There might be the one or two like crazy old farmer guy that's like, get off my property. But other than that, everyone in the town seems decently well off. They take really good care of each other in this town. Coming down from the castle, you see Julius, Heidi, and Juniper Calder. They're starting to make their way and having conversations around with the people in the market. Around 6:30, a band is playing on the stage. There's just music going on everywhere. People are dancing. SJ, nowhere to be seen. You see Egalina from the Jasper's Glaze. You notice several guards around. Most of the guards, though, are perched on top of buildings or around the entrances to the main town. Enos... Yeah, just Enos. Roll me a perception check.
God.
A whopping 4.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, looking around, you're kind of getting berated by a lot of the townsfolk, being like, good big sir, good sir, thank you for what you've done for us. Oh, and like, you're just constantly doing that, like, while you're just naturally trying to look around. It's really hard to look around you when you have people just keep walking up to you and your, like, instincts of, I'm being surrounded, this is freaking me out, kind of kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just need to do something really quick. But around almost 7 p.m. at this point, the band is starting to slow down a little bit more. There's no overcast. The clouds just it's summer. Clouds don't. Sky. My brain just exploded again because I'm trying to do so many things at once. Okay. You had Thorn Whip, Brian, but then I clicked it said remove.
Weird.
So I guess it doesn't really become dusk until 8 o'clock because that's how summer works. So, oops. As dusk is starting to approach, Julius Calder, mug in hand, walks up to the main podium. So, today, we honor our newfound friends. They had come to us in a time of weakness and helped us to eliminate the hobgoblin threat. We honor them today because they are still living and they have much more to fight for. We've had word of 2 more organizations of other creatures, and have a reason to believe that our newfound warriors shall help us in whatever cause to keep us and any other city safe. We honor them by giving them all signet rings to the Calder name. And you just hear all the crowd go, oh, wow, oh yeah, oh, yeah. Like there's just a bunch of murmuring going on between the crowd when he says this. SJ makes his way up to the stands. He has a box. It looks about the size of like a wedding ring box. He has 4 of them in hand. He goes, so you guys definitely deserve this. Not many people get this honor. So I hope you guys don't abuse the power that comes along with this. He hands each of you a box. Inside is a pure silver ring that has the Calder crest imbued into it. It looks to be of astounding make. With these rings, you guys are honored by most capitals and cities on the continent of Amora. The Calder bloodline is one of the most important bloodlines to this continent. Do not make me regret giving you such a good honor. And to a lot more beer, fella, where are you? As Julius looks around for the giant cart of ale that Phila has, you hear as Phila comes up and starts filling up his mug. He's like, cheers to drinking the rest of the night. And he just downs it. The band comes back on the stage and they start playing once more. I need a perception check from all of you.
Oh god, oh jeez, oh god.
All of us?
Yep, everyone perception checks.
God.
Oh
Mine
shit.
was already horrible. Can't get
I
one.
know.
Perception.
Let's
A
go.
3.
There we go. Well, much better.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
21, baby.
Okay.
15.
With a 21, Kai, in your sheepish nature of not really liking being in the limelight and all of this, you're kind of just looking around. I'm very burpy for some reason. To anywhere that's not really the crowd in front of you. You notice a shape in one of the alleyways. They look you right in the eyes, and they have a faint pale green tinge to their eyes. And as soon as they lock eyes, they just start walking away.
Who is next to me right now? Who's next to Kai at the moment?
So Julius would be in the middle. There'd be 2 people on each side, and then SJ is on the far left.
I kind of nudge at SJ and kind of pull him in to say something secret, or just to alert him I saw a figure with green eyes in one of the alleys. Don't make a big deal, but make sure that the guards are prepared. Something might go down.
SJ looks at you with his green eyes. It's just a day to be celebrating. I don't think we have to worry about politics or danger right now. The guards should be keeping as good of an eye as they can.
Okay. You're right. Maybe we should... I'm just stressing.
It sounds
I'm
like
tired.
you need someone to dance with. Do you want to dance?
Sure. Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
he takes your hand off the stage, and he just, not a great performer. He's just doing a slow dance with you. He's like, okay, don't step on my feet. Oh, okay, I'm uneasy. Oh no. What are the rest of you guys doing? You guys have all gotten your signet rings, so you could put those in your inventory. The Calder signet ring.
I probably stay kind of on the edge, just watching. Kind of awkward. Crowds aren't my thing. I'm used to serving at parties.
Raskus, Enos, you guys doing anything? Let's see.
I'm gonna hop into the crowd and do a little bit of dance.
Okay. Enos, what are you up to?
Yeah, I think I'll just go follow Raskus.
David and Goliath breakdancing in the middle of the crowd.
Perfect.
Yeah, Enos and Raskus, give me performance checks.
Oh no. Ooh.
Y'all are cutting out really bad. You guys should really fix your guys' internet.
Shut up.
Oh no.
The funny thing is, the last image is you just staring menacingly.
Oh, no.
It's just like,
I will kill you. Yeah, Ian, performance check
Yeah.
if you
That's
were
a
able to.
lovely
This is
number.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
a
it again.
12.
Okay. Between the two of you, it's a mess. You're not on tempo. There's a lot of other problems kind of going on, but people are loving it. People are just like, man, these guys are fighters and they have a good sense of humor.
Yes, sir.
Eleanor's just laughing, enjoying watching them. It's hilarious and very entertaining.
Yeah, Juniper walks up next to you, Eleonora. She's like, man, you definitely have your work cut out for you with those three, don't you?
Absolutely, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, they're definitely fun. They know to keep it light. That's always helpful. Why are you all the way over here and not enjoying the party like everyone else?
Crowds aren't really my thing. I'm used to staying on the edge and staying silent. This isn't my forte. I'm not a people person, and I don't know how to dance.
Yeah, she just has like a wine glass in her hand. Well, you are meant to. You have been serving us for several years. Maybe you could help help with people's drinks, if that would make you feel more at home.
Just enjoying people watching. It's fun and apparently very entertaining. And she looks back at Raskus and Enos.
Yeah, I really would have thought that the big guy would be doing the worm better than the little guy, but I was wrong.
How old is Juniper? Is she like my age, or is she like
She's
not of age to be a lady yet?
She's 16. So
Okay,
she's
that's what I
late
thought.
teens. Hello, Ace. If you could stop drinking water, that'd be sweet.
I can't see anything.
How could this
Everyone
happen
is
to
one
me?
still image.
Yeah, but it's always nice to be able to go out of your shell if you want to.
Yeah, I guess tonight would be a good how to dance, wouldn't it?
If you want, I could lead you. I've been put through way too much training. I can help you.
If you don't mind my two left feet.
It's fine. I'm tipsy, so everything's kind of evening out.
Drink that, soldier boy.
Let's
All
go.
right, why not?
Let's go.
So let's do performance checks. I gotta do SJ's performance check. That's bad. And a 19 from Juniper.
I got a 10.
Yeah, she's leading, so it's fine. Let's get a
Can I do
performance
it with
check from
advantage
Kai.
because she's leading me?
Nah. Let's see a Kai performance check.
Okay.
With your foul negative
performance?
2 or
Oh
whatever.
god. It's a -1 now.
Ah, coward.
Let's see. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Come on.
Oh.
It's a what? 3?
It's a 4 minus 1, baby. Love to see it.
Yeah, Kai is definitely just like he's well, one at this point he doesn't really like he doesn't dance with people, and it's just like he's in a big crowd of people, and also he's kind of flustered that SJ was just like, yeah, well, sure, let's dance, and he's just like, Uh, sure we'll dance. I'm not nervous. You seem cool. Just very flustered, a little embarrassed, kind of like a see, like that type of going
You
on.
want to dance with me?
You want this with me? So he's just very flustered and not able to like speak coherently, just like trying to talk.
Yeah. He's just like, it's fine, just let the music do what it needs to do. That was my toe. That was my other toe. This
I'm
is
so
fine.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
So you guys dance around for a little while. The dusk continues to go through. It becomes nighttime now. The stars shining real bright. The moon is a nice crescent shape, and people are very happy to see the moon. A lot of the farmers are starting to wear down because they are very intoxicated at this point, because Phila will not have an empty drink in his proximity. They start to take towels, blankets, and other things, and they all just start to star watch. So, whatever you guys want to do the rest of the day is up to you.
I probably tries to seek Eleonora. If she's around. I'm guessing, I don't know. Hey, Eleonora. I really appreciate you, reaching out to me and trying to, pull me out of my funk and everything. But, what do you know about religion? I don't know. I feel something feels off for me, and I want some sort of direction. And if religion is that for me, then I want to at least give it a try. Do you have any books or people to talk to, or I don't know what's out there, and yeah.
I mean, Brother Elias would be the closest one here, but it's finding who up there aligns with what is already in you, I guess. I, growing up, already had an innate sense of wanting to do what was right and to protect. And so when I stepped into my faith with Eldoth, it felt right. And it happened to work out that was. But.
Cut out. I'm sorry.
Fuck! Anyway, continuing. I forgot half of what I said anyway. You could speak with Brother Elias. He might be able to give you more information about the different deities and what they stand for. I can't really separate my life from my faith, so it's hard to explain it, I guess, if that makes sense.
Okay. This is embarrassing. Can you go with me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It seems like a lot, and I feel like I'm kind of diving into the deep end, and as you can see, I'm made of fire and I don't want to die. So, metaphorically
You're not
speaking,
going to
of
die.
course. Yeah. So I guess me and Eleanor walk off to Brother Elias to talk about Jesus.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
You have a moment.
Our Lord and Savior Steel Joint.
Man, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do for this. Okay. You walk
And still
into
joint we
the.
trust.
Yeah, truly. So before they do that, because I need to think of what's going to happen, what are Enos and Raskus doing? You guys still in the market? Are you hanging out with Phila back in the Shepherd and Shield to get some sleep?
I'm going to head back and just head back to my room, get some sleep. I definitely have been drinking this night in celebration, so I'm just gonna pack it in.
Okay. Yeah, going back into the Shepherd and Shield, Phila is there. He's like, do you need any food to kind of help with the whole drunkenness, or are you okay?
Oh, that'd probably be a good idea, but at the same time, not very hungry.
Yeah, there was a random dog running around, so I put dog in the back.
But
I'm kidding, it's a
you
hand.
put the dog in the back?
Yeah, there's a little
Okay.
furry corgi running around, so I was just like,
I-
it must belong to nobody.
I got me sober real quick.
And that was the plan. You can go to bed, and if you need food, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can see he also has that extremely drunken sway to him.
Okay.
Enos.
One drunk. Two foot to the other.
Eno's probably a little tipsy too, so he like walks into the Shepherd and Shield, like slams the door. Phila, round 2.
That's what I like
Yeah.
to
At
hear.
this point.
You want to try and beat me again at my own game?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw, Enos.
Oh no.
He puts a bunch of shots down the row. It's like, okay,
Enos.
first one to complete all 10
Ooh,
wins.
okay.
Okay.
What's your
Oh, +5, huh? Interesting. I got a 13 plus 1, so a 14.
Ooh, okay.
So he gets to like the 9th one, and then just falls down. You get the 10th one back. Say, I win.
Down.
And then you're just out on the bar. Going back to the Temple of Seluna. You guys walk in. The temple is extremely empty. It's very quiet inside at the moment. There's one big source of light that is coming from where the moon is. You can see that there's a giant window in the main steeple, and it has all the different gradients of the moon on it, and it fills it up perfectly, and it hits dead center on the statue of the three women of varying ages, but there's not a soul in sight.
I like walk in, I guess, and try to like hello, is anyone here? Hello.
Yes.
Trying to-
What do you guys need? That sounds
Oh.
like Kai, I believe. That was your name.
Yes, that is my name. I have a question.
Yeah, you
I
see
don't know
the little
anything.
bald man with the beautiful beard, dressed in his robes. You see Brother Elias. Yes, it's a little bit late for what we do, but I'm always here to help.
Brother Elias, my life is very interesting at the moment, and unpredictable, and I need something to ground me, and I think religion might be it. But I don't know what's out there. So, you seem the best at knowing about all of this. I don't know what this is. Religion. What is it? How do I get involved? I have questions.
It is a matter of faith in something that you might not actually believe to be true. It is power from above and the great pantheons. But
Okay.
you said you're worried about your life being wild. You are of fire make. Wild is in your nature.
Yes, I understand. Trust me, I understand.
A
But-
tamed fire is just a mere candle, but you're much more than that.
Yeah. I was talking to Eleonora, and she said that
Yeah, she's right here.
you... Yes. Hi, Eleonora. I just gestured to her, just like... She talked about how religion's something that it just feels right. And, I don't know, is there any fire-related deity that exists? Or light, or... I don't know.
Light is much more of a possibility. The ones that rely on fire are more of the chaos based. They are extremely unpredictable or evil. But talking
Well, I'm
of
not
light,
looking.
there is
Yeah.
an option. He is the antithesis of Seluna. There is the god Pelor, the Dawn Father,
Oh,
where Seluna is
That's-
the Night Mother. Pelor is the Dawn Father.
interesting. That sounds like that might be right. Do you have any contacts, or I don't know how books? I mean, probably not books, since we're. And he looks around a temple for Seluna. Is there anything I can read?
A good place to start is to just pray. You don't know
Okay.
who you will be praying to. It's never a guarantee that it's who you want. But it's always a good
Okay.
place to start. If you wanted to try and connect with Pelor more personally, you could go to Solaris. They are somewhat named after him.
Okay.
But it's difficult for me to help you with things related to Pelor because it's very out of my realm of
Yeah.
expertise.
That makes sense.
But
Yeah.
your best option would be pray and see what finds you. The gods look
Okay.
at what is your inner peace or your inner turmoil. And whichever ones want to find you will be the ones that choose you.
Okay.
Religion is half of a choice. If the gods choose you, that's a much bigger choice.
Okay. I think I understand. Thank you
We
for.
have praying rooms here.
Oh,
It might lean
Yeah.
towards Seluna, but it
Okay.
still has the options of many others.
okay. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah.
Can we do it not right now? Because I'm in my
Oh,
habits
yeah.
right now, and I'd like to go to sleep.
Yes, you have to sleep. I'm sorry for waking you. And it's really dark, and I'm just this ball of light and flame, and it's kind of bright, probably. I'm sorry.
It's very fine. You do not have to apologize.
Okay. Good night. Sleep well. Potentially see you in the morning.
And may Seluna watch over you for your night's respite. Good
I
night, Kai.
bow.
Good night, Eleanor.
Can
He does like a very faint bow with it.
I look over at Eleanor. I think things went well. I think I got answers as we're just like walking and talking on our way out.
And I did too. So, we both got something out of it.
Yeah. Wonder what everyone else is up to.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't see them out here in the crowd. I wonder if they went back to the inn.
Yeah, making
Yeah.
your way back into the market square. There's probably 30 different couples just laying there, staring up at the stars, pointing, and it's just happiness is the main feeling you can get from the atmosphere. You make your
A
way
look
back
of,
to
like, pain, or like bittersweet pain, like crosses her face. Not doing this. As she walks back.
I just doesn't understand why. It's just like, they just look happy. I don't understand. Anyway, it just like trails behind her.
Yeah, you guys make your way into the Shepherd and Shield. Enos, once again, is drunkenly asleep at the bar. You see Phila, he's starting to clean some dishes. He's already woken up. Raskus is nowhere to be seen, and there's several other drunken patrons at the tables. It's like, do you guys need anything before you head up?
I'm alright, thank you.
Maybe just some coal. Just throw me a rock, and I'll be good. Yeah.
The fire seems to be dwindling, so it's the safest time for a normal person to stick their hand in there. But feel free. I'm pretty done for the night, at least.
Hmm. And before I leave, I druidcraft a flower. And I'm guessing like Enos is kind of there, just like asleep, like head down. I druidcraft like a bouquet of flowers and just leave it in front of him. And in primordial, I'll just say, "I thank you," and I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Eleonora goes upstairs and see if Raskus is in the room.
He's in there. He's basically asleep at this point. You see Jasper and your wolf, which I can never remember the name of. It's Madik?
Marek, yeah.
Marek.
Marek.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, they're on
Wait,
opposite sides of
what?
the room now. They're just bundled up in two different corners of the room.
Precious.
You
Is
guys-
Raskus asleep?
I believe at this point he is.
Okay, so before she goes to sleep, she's gonna kneel next to her bed, and instead of praying to Eldoth like
You're putting
she
Cut out again.
no, she's not. She's just gonna pray, and so like whoever made her like this. She's not praying specifically to Eldoth like she usually does. She just asks for answers and guidance and protection. Not knowing who's hearing her or what. And she doesn't know if, like, she's assuming Raskus. But, and then she goes to bed.
After spending like your good 20 minutes of your praying, you don't really seem to get much of a reply. But you do feel as if someone is watching over you. There's a comfort in knowing that there's people around. You're able to go to sleep. You guys all go to sleep once more. And we move into the next day. At this point, there's about a week and 2 days, so 9 days total, until your shipment arrives. Is there anything you guys want to do during that time?
During that time, I definitely am gonna head to the church, head to the temple of Telione to find a praying room. Probably talk to Brother Elias to see how the whole praying thing works again, and then jump into one of
him
those.
Or Layla would definitely assist you in the understanding of prayer.
And see if get any responses.
Okay.
I guess. Ooh, you rolled something. Oh god, scary.
Okay.
Okay, do I need to roll something now or no?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll stick to my role.
Anyway,
so ominous just to hear it.
So yeah, Kai just sits there. Hello. I don't know how to do this, but all I know is I seek guidance. I seek help. I want to understand, and I want purpose. I want to understand. I'm open to. I want to follow.
Okay.
Just waits.
How many days do you do this?
Probably almost every day. Like he's very like determined to try to like get some sort of sign or understanding.
Yeah, 'cause
That,
were
like-
you guys planning on doing other things during the week? Because we kind of talked about it in the chat.
Oh yeah, we talked about at some point trying to like.
Yeah, like this is a pretty
hunt
like
down-
open like podcast point of topic. Like, if you guys want to talk about plans, you absolutely can. I will just keep drinking my water menacingly.
One of the things we talked about was trying to find like clues or some sort of ideology of like where the Yonti are going, where the snake bitches are going.
they are.
So where the snake bitches at? Anyway, so we're whatever that has to be, like either reading up on Yonti and like their civilization or whatever. If there's a library, I guess I would probably drag maybe I would drag like Enos, maybe Raskus if he's available, to try to to try to just do some research on Yonti.
I mean, Eleanor knows where they are. She's been doing research on them for like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm just dragging everyone to the library hunt.
There is a small book collector inside of Winstead.
Okay. Yeah. I just try to ask her if there's any like information about Yonti civilization and Yonti culture. I don't know.
Let's see, do I actually have anything written for it? I don't have a description of the house. It just was like a fairly normal house.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's probably someone's just book collection that they've been collecting over a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Walking in, you see several bookshelves. There's just like 3 rows. You can walk down, and there's like 2 big bookshelves down the middle. You see a desk in the back, and you see a man with a pince-nez set of glasses on his nose. He's just reading a book, just leaning back in his chair. Just doesn't even realize that you and whoever you've brought with you has entered.
Is he asleep or is he just like?
No, he's reading. He's just
Okay.
reading intently.
Hello. Do you have any? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. The flame. I know.
Oh, that's not really the issue I was kind of doing. No one usually walks in here, and it's very interesting to see more people walk in here. It's nice to see new people. Why are you on fire in my building?
Sorry. And then he kind of just like does the whole like, and just brings it back inside. Yeah. So, do you have any books on like the Yonti? Very important business.
There's probably one of the sections around here that probably has it. How many people you got with you to help? Because I don't remember where I put that book.
I would probably bring Eleanor.
I can get them. Oh, okay. No,
Eleanor and Raskus.
It's fun. Oh, okay, that's what I like to hear. I checked the bottom shelves for you guys.
Thanks.
No, you guys don't have to bend down. I got you.
My name is Arthur, and that row over there on the left side, it probably has the book you're looking for. If it's not there, it might be in one of the other 4 shelves. And he just like looks very distraught by people walking into his book collection.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going book searching. I don't know. What
Let's do
kind
some
of
investigation checks.
cool.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
The
Investigation. What's my investigation? Let's
I
do.
rolled
Okay.
like ass today. I rolled a 5.
11.
I rolled a 10.
So we're not growing big, y'all.
Yeah, after about like 10 minutes of searching, your guys' heads are kind of getting like rocked by the complete lack of organization of these books. But Raskus, you just like kick the dirt and you hit one of the books out of the way, and behind that book is the book that talks about Yonti.
I crawl out there, grab it, bring it out,
Yeah.
and I'll give it to Eleonora. I'm not gonna give it to Kai because it's fire.
Do I
I'm
recognize
earthy
this
now.
book?
I'm not on fire.
So
You don't recognize this book. This book is more of a monster diagnostic type of book.
So not the like first person journal that I had found at my father's. library.
Looking through it, it has snippets from that book, but the main snippets are the snakes are going in one singular direction. Now there's
So
more
stuff like
now
I
there's
already
more.
knew.
Yeah. Up in the mountains, that kind of stuff.
I don't like snakes. And she like shudders.
Yeah, the book holds like 3 different versions of the Yuan-ti. There's a very humanoid version that could be mistaken as a human if they were wearing all long clothes. They do have sections of their skin that appear to have scales. They have bright green eyes, and they're usually used as assassins. There's the half snake, half man creature where they have the giant snake head. Those are the main warriors. And then the full snakes with the full snake body and the 2 super long arms. Those are the guardians. Those are the most dangerous.
Reads out loud, especially the part about the. I mean, she wouldn't know that anyone, but she just reads out loud the facts about the different types of people. She kind of looks to Brian because he had, because he had seen inside the room when all of them were meeting. I mean, I know you said the big snake man, but do the other descriptions sound familiar?
I looks at the book. Yeah, when we were chasing after your horse, there was another Yanti who shot the arrow.
That was a hobgoblin, I was pretty sure.
That was a hobgoblin? Haha,
Pretty sure.
Redacted. I
It
mean,
was like a regular goblin.
that was a regular goblin?
Yes, they were green. Like a
Yeah,
snake.
that's what threw me off. No, I mean, the only thing I remember is that the giant green big one, the giant big snake man. It was a lot.
Yeah, and you
I'm
did
worried
see
about
the
these-
Malicins, the warrior types. They were talking to the Koatoa without any understanding of each other.
I'm worried about these ones that could pass as humans, and I don't like the part about the assassin. That makes me worried.
Oh, Kai kind of brings it to everyone's attention. During the ceremony yesterday, I told SJ that I saw a humanoid, a human person. I don't creature. I don't know. Green eyes. In where we are right now. I told him to alert the guards, but he thought I was just being just like stressed out. And honestly, that's a fair thing to say, but also I think we should be on guard and keep our eyes open.
And you didn't think it important to tell any of us that you saw?
'Cause I thought maybe I was. I thought I was stressed out. I thought maybe I was seeing stuff.
I think we should go and let Enos know. And I think we need to make a plan to go hunt down the Yanti.
Okay. Before we leave, I also look at what was his name again? I
Arthur.
do not remember. Arthur. Before you go, do you have any books on Pelor? Just
Gods
you don't,
are
that's
really,
cool.
are really my specialty. I'm more of a novelist or a learning type where I like to read about other type of creatures around the world. Like your friend here, or you, like you're really interesting, but I've never seen one in the flesh. Or stone? Stone.
Stoneworks.
Yeah, it's really interesting to hear about everyone's cultures. You're probably the nicest fire creature I've ever heard about.
Yeah, yeah, you're very correct on that one.
Was that? I'm sorry if that was a sore topic. I'm really sorry, sir.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Arthur, we'll definitely make our way back here some other time. We'll tell people. Do you like people? Your store will be known. I promise.
It's not really a store. You don't have to pay me. It's just a collection.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, well we'll get out of your hair now, I guess. It was nice meeting you, though.
Very nice meeting you all too.
Yeah.
You all seem very nice. Sorry about my organization. It's a little bad.
It's fine. I love this character so much. Oh god, I love this man. And we'll walk out of there.
Yeah. So you have more information about the Yuan-Ti. Eleonora knows a lot more about them. But you're able to tell Enos that you think you saw a green-eyed creature and all this stuff. Anything else you want to do on day 1? For the rest of the for Eleonora, Enos, and Raskus.
I wait to see if I've gotten a letter in return. Well, actually, no, I haven't texted you what I would have. That wouldn't have.
Would also you would know that even if they're working at a very quick pace, it would take at least a day to get there and a day to get back at the fastest pace. So I think Durantel should be that far. I think Durantel's a lot closer than Livester.
Did you wake up
yeah, it is.
at the bar?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
unless someone
I was
wanted
gonna
to
say,
drag him upstairs.
Okay. So at some point when you I guess on whatever day, you probably noticed that you saw a bouquet of red wildflowers just in front of you when you wake up. They look a little strange, but pretty.
Yeah, Phila walks over to you. Enos is like, I think you got an admirer. It's a really nice bouquet.
I just pick him up and look at him. I was like, never seen anything like this before. And I just take it back out to the room.
You look on the side of it. I
Um,
mean, if you do, it says thank you on it in primordial.
Anything else? Are you guys planning on leaving to go to the Yuan-Ti? Or do you want to spend a couple more days here?
Eleanora's ready to go.
This is our first day.
Is the guard captain back that I was looking for on the first day? Cause he'd be back after a few days, I think.
Yeah, you could ask Phila.
Okay, I'll ask Phila if the guard captain's come back.
Yeah, he should have. He just came back from Solaris, I believe. He'd be over in the guard quarters. Why do you need to talk to him?
Oh, family business, we'll say. And I just walk out while they were on the. I'll do it while they were at the library.
Phila says to himself, "Huh, never would have caught him for the family type." You make your way over to the guard quarters. You see a couple guards over there. There's like, hey, strong man, how you doing?
How's it going? I'm looking for the guard captain. I heard he'd be back by now.
Yeah, I believe he's in there. He's probably doing some more paperwork after the whole hobgoblin incident. But we won't stop you. Because if we tried and you fought us, we would die. And we know better than that.
Alright. I just need a few moments with him.
Okay.
So I'll step inside.
Go find this motherfucker. Where is he? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool. Don't have his name written down. It's over here. Winstead people. Yeah, you walk in. You see a man that's dressed in very formal for a guard attire. He's a much older human, smaller than you. He's got a very fine beard and a straight back hair. How the hell did you get into my quarters?
I was let in.
He just looks you up and down. Yeah, that sounds about right. They're cowards. How can I help you?
I have a question for you. Does the name Stormmain ring any bells for you?
Yes. Have you been living under a rock?
No.
Because that is one of the biggest names in our military.
Yes, I know, but they've been out of commission for a while, correct?
He's been taking up lordship. If you're talking
Right.
about General Wolfgang Stormane.
No, I've actually been looking for a son.
Hmm.
You heard of him? His name is Ten.
I do not believe I ever have. I only know the general. I've never heard of his bloodline. He's made quite a name of the Stormmanes,
Yes.
being the only one that I know and bringing himself up to generalship. Why are you searching for him, or anyone under the Stormmane name?
Well, the general, is actually my grandfather.
And you're dressed like that.
You can come to believe it.
Your height did kind of give it away, but
I don't like to use my name or my grandfather's power. I like to make a name for myself.
well,
That's what I was
around
taught.
here you definitely have. But to you, to me, you are still far below the Stormmane name.
That's fine. So you have not heard of anyone else similar to, or maybe he might be doing the same thing I am. You seen anyone else who's about 7 feet tall, blonde hair?
I can't
Oh.
say I have.
Hmm.
The general probably had blonde hair at one point.
Hmm.
He'd probably be your best bet.
Right. Thank you for your help.
Because if you are Stormmane, that'd be very interesting to see you two meet, seeing as he's a general, and you obviously are no soldier.
Where can I find the general?
He's the Lord of Solaris. It's just northwest of here.
Right. Thank you for your help.
Thanks for invading my personal space while I have to do business, little Stormmane.
I just walk out without saying anything else.
Okay.
Snap his shit. Anyway.
Whoa!
Sorry,
Damn.
Stitchy.
That's tough.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep asking. What are you guys thinking about doing? We got about a half an hour until we're gonna call it an episode.
I think for us, the dock is
Um,
either
No,
follow
go
the
ahead.
snake. Oh my bad. I was gonna say we should follow. We should definitely hunt for. Try to go on the trail of snake people because they're just preparing. They're just doing them, knowing who knows what. And then also if that's on the same way, I think Solaris would probably be a good bet because magical stuff and also, yeah.
Tell me how many days you want to spend in Winstead, and then you can determine
I
when
think-
you guys want to leave.
First, Eleonora already wanted to go on the trail to start hunting them down, but after Kai mentioned that he thought he saw one of the assassin dudes, she's like, we need to get out of here before.
We can hear you
Yes,
now.
we can hear you. She thinks they should get out of Winstead as soon as possible to keep the town out of danger if the party is who they're after.
What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Then how? Wait, I'm trying to see how that makes sense. So that means I only did the praying thing for like a day, maybe
You
a
can go
day and a
one
night.
day.
Okay.
You could keep
Um.
the way there because Eleonora could help you.
Okay. Yeah. That's something Kai would do. Try to get a better grasp of the whole prayer thing, taking advice from the likes of Layla and Eleonora and Brother Elias, just trying to get a better understanding.
Yeah, like for
Seeing
your
if I
first
feel
day,
anything.
Brother Elias was there for your prayer just to try and give you that additional catalyst energy.
Mm.
Yeah, Kruger, I know. It's been happening multiple times. You don't gotta tell me everyone's positions got swapped. I know. It's a connection issue. We're trying our best here.
We're trying our best.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
It's okay.
Fine.
So, we want to say you guys spent one full day after the party in Winstead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I wish I would have stayed, I could have stayed in
Dude.
Winston a little bit longer. But yeah, we hear you, Ian.
I have a question. Have I had any more dreams since I've been in Winstead since
No.
that first night? Okay.
They've been pretty sporadic.
I actually slept through the night. Wow, what is
Sleep. Crazy.
So, the start of the next day, the courier comes back. They find you, Eleonora. I don't know why I'm out of breath. The horse did all the work, but there was no one there.
What do you mean there was no one there?
There was no one under the name of your family there.
What? And she runs back into the inn, back to the room, and looks like she is about to like tears are like about to fall down her face because she's so worried right now.
SJ fits the horses for you guys preparing to go. So I figured at some point you would have told SJ.
Yeah.
You see at the northern exit, he has 3.5 horses prepared, just in case Raskus wants one or not. You guys just watched Eleonora run back into the Shepherd and Shield under distress.
I try to follow. I look at Enos and like, we should get her, right? Let's
Did we
go.
hear what the courier said?
No,
yeah,
they
did
probably
we?
pulled her away. SJ will
okay.
go. If you need me to talk to her, I absolutely can.
SJ, I think that's a good idea. I feel like you guys are really cool with each other. I would say yes, go.
Just make sure none of these horses get away. Raskus, I don't know what you're riding, so I'll leave that up to you.
I don't even know. Can y'all even hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hear
we
you
can
now.
Yeah, where you good.
Okay. Everything just shut down. This literally the worst moment.
And it happened again.
Goodbye.
I'm
Farewell.
No.
Just text it to us. Just text us.
What a
Yeah.
Jasper, man.
I think just texting in the group chat will be your best option at this point.
Because I
I
ride
ride
Jasper.
Jasper.
It's Jasper.
On the
Okay.
saddle that's bigger than Jasper.
I don't know how that mechanically would work, Ian. Okay.
Oh, is he in the saddle?
Saddle's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, the saddle's too big for Jasper.
Look, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine. We'll do this last scene and then we'll call it an episode.
I've just heard saddle. Oh my god. Can I ride with Enos? Is that a thing like we did last time?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Again, under the assumption that we're just riding somewhere. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god.
Yeah, Eleonora, about 2 minutes after you run into the Shepherd and Shield, you hear a knock on the door. You okay?
She tries to like really quickly wipe her face. Is he outside the door or did he like walk in?
He's outside the door. He's just like knocking on it, just from the outside.
She had been sitting on the bed cuddled. Just crying, and so she like tries to like really quickly wipe her face and just looks up at him.
May I come in?
I guess.
Opens the door. Miss Angel, what happened?
Don't call me that.
People
tried
running
to-
off in distress is usually not a good sign.
I tried to warn my family that they might be in danger, but they said they're not there, and I don't know if that means that something terrible has happened, or I don't know what to do.
Under the circumstances you guys have been under, I understand why you believe that. But why wouldn't they just be able to go on a trip if they wanted to?
My parents don't go on trips. My mother works for the royal family in Duranta. She can't just leave. And my father hates traveling outside of the bay. They wouldn't just leave. That's not something they do, and not without me knowing.
Maybe it was just really bad luck by the courier. We don't know when he arrived. We don't know if they were even home. There's always
No.
the possibility of something bad, but on the inverse, there's always the possibility that it was just a misconception.
I don't know. I can't believe that this is all just a coincidence. We have to go. We have to find the Yanti.
Yeah, they're definitely dangerous, so you guys really cannot go easy on them.
I know.
Don't be stupid.
I make no promises there.
Yeah, I can't make that promise for the rest of your team either. She just pulls you in for a big hug.
She fully sobs.
Oh, I just washed this shirt. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I can smell it. I know you didn't.
Okay. Yeah, but they need you. So, get out there. You got some asses to kick.
She goes back to the rest of the party and just quietly climbs on her horse.
You guys make your way out. North exit. Heading towards where you believe the Yanti to be. And that is where we're going to end episode 5.
You're
A
absolutely fucked.
lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Purposely
My family
done.
might be dead.
But thank you all for watching. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye. If you can see this, goodbye.
We can.
We can.
Okay.